Alright, welcome back to the playthrough with Varghak. Like I said in the previous recording, I am going to head to Ratchet. I'm going to try killing raptors that I find and get to Ratchet and do the quest there. I'll also keep an eye out for the prowlers too. I like that one. I think they all said prowlers. Do they count? Just says Savannah Huntress. There might be Savannah Prowlers, so I'll keep an eye out for them. Let's kill one now just in case. I was on the fence whether to do another one of Varghak or if I was going to do Arisandra. I might do both in the end tonight anyways, but start with one, that way if I play it too long and don't have time to do it, then it'll be fine. Okay, that doesn't count. Got it. So there's one called Prowlers. I'm pretty sure they are still one of the cats though. It just says, oh, Prowler Claws. So probably, okay, so never mind. Oh no, it says from Savannah Prowlers. I'm assuming it's the same though. Oh, do need to kill the raptors though. Alright, so what was I gonna say? Oh, so I was in the middle, I didn't even start talking about it yet. I'm not entirely sure if this was this character or not, but as far as I knew, Kilrog Bloodeye, the former leader, or leader I should say, of the Bleeding Hollow clan. I wasn't sure if he had a appearance in Turtle WoW or not. I know he doesn't in Classic WoW. He was dead in the original lore by now. I say original lore, no. Original lore, he was alive. They just changed it over time so that he was died on Draenor during Ner'zhul's with Ner'zhul's horde. I'm not sure if it's him or not. I don't know exactly what he was supposed to look like, so I think it was him. But someone standing in front of a Bleeding Hollow banner, I think what looked like in the Swamp of Sorrows, could be mistaken on that front. But it really actually motivated me to like play this character a little bit more. So, and it also helped in the regard that this character, not this character specifically, this character, I have the recording I had up for Varghak today, and that one just is the last one I've done. I have a recording of Arisandra that I talked about a little bit previously that's going up tomorrow, so this one should be going up Wednesday. But if I were to do Arisandra, that would go up Thursday probably. Although I'm not sure if I'll be sticking to this kind of schedule thing or not. It's because it's not really a schedule, it's just whatever, just put a day between recordings, but I might make it so there's a couple days in between recordings to give myself a little extra time, but more so that I can, so there's other games I'm going to record too, so I want to give myself time in that regard. And I might start up an Oblivion or a third character on here in general, so we'll see. Actually, I might hold off on killing raptors unless I run into them now, because I remember there's another quest. Can't pick you up, right? What is the level? No, I can't find out from here. Oh, I know I can't pick you up, I just don't know what level. We'll have to kill more raptors. Wait, am I? I don't remember at this point. Yeah. Nothing else I have to do for the rest of the day, and it's still only 8 p.m. Well, I should say night, I guess, but... I think I really should work on the, what is this called? The Turtle, Jesus. I can't talk. Turtle RP add-on I had, so I can add a bunch, because I always liked not my roleplay. I used my roleplay originally though. Then I switched to Total RP2, I think, and then now it's Total RP3 or whatever. And WoW, in retail, I should say. But anyways, I haven't done any of the information stuff on there yet, and I feel like I really should soon. I also might actually say that he's part of the Bleeding Hollow in the description. I don't think I might have been doing that. I copy the same description and only add stuff in when I need to, when I think something pertains to the specific recording I did, like especially on the ones where I messed up, or the no commentary episode where I explained it a little bit more for Arisandra, what had happened and everything. But ate plenty for dinner, so I shouldn't be hungry anytime soon. I have my coffee, so I'm not gonna want to get up to make that. If I make anything else like hot chocolate wise, that'll be later or something. So who am I looking for? Should be able to find them anyways. Wharf Master, so he's gonna be on there. Oh yeah, that ring. Was it a ring? It was either a ring or a trinket. I can't remember. Oh, I already got it. That's right. Yeah. When I would have came over here and done it now. Wait a second. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I think since no, I'm not gonna talk about it yet. Good. The guy, seeing the guy, the ogre or whatever, was I want to use some of the not costumes, some of these skins, and just say I'm doing like a playthrough of one of those characters. That's skins. I need illusions, because as far as I can tell, they do not break in combat. So, although most of them would be a little, wouldn't be too good to do kind of thing, but some of them would work out well. Like I think the Dryad or Keeper of the Grove disguise could be good for a Druid. The Worgen ones I'd like, but I don't think I'm going to do a Worgen one. Doing an alternative undead and being part of the Forsaken would be cool. I would probably, if I did that, I'd definitely go with the Ghost one. I originally wanted to do a Ghost playthrough on WoW a long time ago, but never. I don't know. I tried to do a Shadow Priest with Shadow Form, but I'm getting a little off topic. Furbolgs would be good. I could do like a Horde Knoll and just attack the lines all the time. That'd be interesting. Like I said, ogres were a good idea. Satyr, but then you have like dragons and that's a little out there. And I don't remember there being a Felguard though. I will say that. No, in any case, I need to get started on this quest. Seek passage on the next ship or have some item you wish to send aboard it. Small enough crate. Yes, I should be able to find room for this aboard the ship. It sails with the next tide. I trust this is soon enough. Excellent. You can just enter it into my ledger. All taken care of. Good day to you, Rogue.
Have a good one.
Being wharf master of a busy port like Ratchet, I keep my finger on the pulse of information. I know all about the exchange of goods and money between here and Booty Bay. The latest bit of news I've heard is about the venture company's Boulder Lode mine south northeast of the Sludge Fen. One of the miners discovered an emerald the size of your fist. I know a few buyers who'd be interested in getting their hands on something like that, and I'd be willing to go half and half on its sale.
Be good.
Yep, that quest again. I did that not too long ago on Arisandra. That's the one negative. I don't like the idea of crossing zones with characters I'm playing. Like, I kind of slowed down with Dueling with Alien, both because I was in the mood for the Warlock playthrough a lot more, but as well as the fact that I was gonna start leveling him in Redridge, and then Arisandra, who I was in the mood for, made it to Redridge as well. So, and then Darkshire as well. So I'm not sure exactly how I was gonna fit everything in. All right, I need to look for quests though. Just making sure, yeah. Okay, recording. Always gotta double check on that. I think I've only had one time so far that I was trying to record for a video and it didn't actually record.
Talk to me.
But I checked it, so. Spider egg omelets are a new fad in Booty Bay. The problem is, Booty Bay's got no eggs. I smell an opportunity. In Windshire Crag and Stitchier Canyon, in the Stone Talon Mountains to the northwest, lives the deep moss spider. Bring me its eggs and I'll pay a bundle. Sorry. In Windshire Crag, the eggs will be clustered under what trees remain. In Stitchier Canyon, well, if you have a weak stomach, then maybe you should just collect the eggs at Windshire Crag. I'm going to say that's a no. Probably. I'll take it for now. It's a good amount of money, but it's... Yep, that's what I figured. It's red. Anything that sends me to Stone Talon would be. Raptor horns, though. This is something I'm willing to do, but I need to find Scythe Claws, and I did not have fun with that one last time. That is... Oh. The herbs of the Barrens are not quite like herbs on other land. Their properties are mostly the same, but the Oasis water here alters the plants. They are just slightly different. I want to study those differences to see if they're exploitable. If you're skilled in herbalism, then gather root samples off the herbs you find in the Barrens. Bring back these samples so that I may compare them with herbs from other regions. I mean, I'm probably going to keep what I have, I think. Spirit's not useful for me. Actually, no. Is Spirit useful? No, Spirit's not useful. Banshee armors could be better for me, although not defensively. It sucks that even though I ran through her on Arisandra some time ago, it was a while ago. I think that was that was a succubus one, so that was level 20, and she's 33 now.
Time is money, friend.
Oops, I had a little mishap, as you can see. The morning cargo shipment from Booty Bay was huge, I say. Never seen so many crates. Well, I was trying to expedite things, so I started unloading a bit more than I could handle. That's when everything came tumbling down. Before I knew what was going on, I saw that menace, Mad Maglish, go running off with a bottle of 99-year-old port. Chased him all the way to Oh. Not sure if I'll do that one or not. Sorry. I should realize I was the Whaling Caverns one. I know there's one of those around here. You will pick up because I know I've done you before. The venture company set up a small research facility far to the north of here, southwest of the Sludge Fen. I don't know very much about what they're doing, but did manage to discover that they're experimenting with something called a Samoflange. Now, what the heck is a Samoflange? Well, whatever it is, I want to examine it, so I need someone to go get it. I obtained a copy of their control system operating manual. You should be able to figure out how to engage the Samoflange with it.
Keep it real.
Sorry, drinking coffee, but I am actually kind of thirsty. Yeah, because coffee does not really help with that.
I sure could use your help, kid.
You're the one that helped Miley find this, yeah? A bit of digging done, and I know who made it. Name's Kiro and Orgrimmar. That's enough, gal, even if she's a tad aggressive. I'm sure it's a long shot, but I need you to check with her and find out if she knows anything about this inscription. I've already had it deciphered, but Kiro might know more. I did not expect that, but
hope you're looking for
we'll have to go back there at some point. I sure wish Vice Admiral Graslick did a better job of keeping the seas safe for our trading vessels. With all the gold the trade princes have poured into the trade fleets, it ticks me off to see so many pirates running willy-nilly, raiding my ships and stealing my goods. I heard that the South Sea freebooters have set up a camp just south of here. They've been a real thorn in my side, and if Graslick won't take care of them, well, maybe you can help me get rid of them. There's quite a few quests here, though. Thalothasprite's son, that's his name. High Elf, but with a dislike towards the Alliance, unlike most High Elves. Oh, I would say, I said most High Elves. I would imagine there's some High Elves some more High Elves that are known that don't like the Alliance. I was never saying that they were all for the Alliance, but allying with the Alliance or allying with the Horde, like, even if they're not jungle trolls, even the jungle trolls were not their enemies, they are relatives of them, and some forest trolls did actually join the Horde, especially in Turtle WoW. Like, it just makes sense for the High Elves to join, but obviously there is still bad history, but not all races get along at all times. Yeah, another ship from my fleet has been lost to those overzealous humans at Northwatch Hold. Those bastards must be dealt with. Their paranoia has them in a state of frenzy, trigger-happy. Reckless louts are shooting at anything in their sights. Travel south along the merchant coast to the hold and lay siege to the forces. Bring me the medals of their soldiers as proof, and for the love of my fleet, slay Captain Fairmount and her overzealous cannoneers.
Be careful.
I'm pretty sure the guy that they just escorted all the way here is actually a kind of difficult quest, especially specifically it's difficult to do solo, but yeah. I think that's all the quests. I feel like I'm missing one though. But oh well. So let's see what we got then. Raptors, north. We go out to the South Sea people, but I'll wait a bit on that. We also go for the glittering opportunity. Maybe the South Sea freebooters are the right option. I feel like I'm missing a quest though. Sorry, I should have thought about this a little bit more. I remembered some of the quests. I should have thought about that ahead of time. I think for now I'm gonna go up to the mountain while I think about it, because I do gotta pick up one of the quests there. That's the what was it called? A glittering opportunity. I know where that one leads though. This is the quest that I actually picked up off camera, I think, or part of it off camera anyways. No, Arisandra, sorry, what I was trying to say. I'm not sure if I did it on Arisandra or not, but I would have been up there on just at the crest of the hill. One of like the slope parts right here. I think it might be the. I don't know, honestly. I'm not even gonna assume. going south, so this is gonna get more dangerous. Actually, I think there might be more raptors up here too. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, screecher right there. Nope, crap. Should probably put backstab back on for now, but. Tough. Oh, but I don't have these on anyway, so it's a little bit more understandable. It's still find it weird that they're able to make that. Well, they're not able to make it, but the beer-based boar ribs are an option for the orcs to get from a quest. Cause I'm pretty sure the Rhapsody malt can only be found. It might be. Oh. Whoops. Pretty sure the Rhapsody malt is only... Ooh, right through. Never mind. Is only found in either Dwarven Town specifically or Alliance areas. I could be wrong on both fronts. Could be all alcohol vendors, but don't think so. I don't need to use all of these yet. I'm going to just use these ones. So I did make a couple of fortitudes, as you can see, but I want the fortitude one to catch up. Actually, I can make one more right now. Suppose it's not really much of a loss if I don't. You know, I should have just assumed that this wasn't going to work since I just tried this one, but I'm an idiot, so yeah. I guess technically the turn would be insane. But I really thought I could get up this one though, seriously. Nope. Yeah, no, I'm not trying that again. I'll look even more stupid. But yeah. I want to keep them about the same. Like, next time I'll probably take a fortitude one with it. The health isn't that useful, which is why I'm doing without it anyways, but... Oh, so the whole reason I was even doing this was to give myself a little bit of extra time to think, wasn't it? Yep. You're actually called a prowler, so maybe they all have to be prowlers after all. That's unfortunate, but whatever. There's more prowlers. I'll go for them too then while I'm over here. That actually kind of makes my choices a little bit easier, knowing that they're right there. Yeah. I need to decide on the background for this guy, because it's more of a question if I want to make him older or younger, because I do actually have... More of a question if I want to make him younger or older. Like if I want him old enough to remember Draenor, or if I just want him young enough that he heard stories. Kind of thing, you know? I don't think I even have a preference for either. Or I don't know. The thing is, if I were to make him older, I kind of would like to make him be able to have like a guild. He wouldn't. If I were to have a guildism, he wouldn't be in charge. Well, he'd be the GM, of course, of it, but. Probably give him like the title of warlord or something. It's, not chieftain or anything like that, because obviously that goes to kill Rog. But again, especially if I don't end up going that route, especially because I'm not sure if I want him to have a guild. Well, be the GM of the guild anyways. I think going the younger route would be a better option, especially if there is already a Bleeding Hollow clan or a clan he could join. Fruits, nice. Oh, you're an adventurer that has come to investigate the lights, aren't you? Don't worry, I was merely experimenting with a special matter transmitter, and it is of no danger to anyone. Fear not, my experiment will be of use to everyone once it succeeds. On the other hand, I have a task for you if you wish to keep this area safer. I am Kana Spin Pistol, mechanist, medic, and killer of bad things. I am currently tracking a dangerous foe who threatens the lives of countless innocents. I might ask for your help in dealing with this later, but for now I have another task for you and a generous reward if you do it well. The nearby Kolkar tribe is preparing for a raid on the crossroads. I know this because I've used one of my tools, and you could say I sneaked into their tent and heard their ordering it. This can be avoided, however. You'll save many lives if you go down there and put an end to them all. They can be found around the Oasis to the west. Once you're done, come back to me, and if I'm not... I love how I was about to get to that point, too. All I have to do is talk. If I'm not here, simply touch the crystal again. I will know someone is waiting for me. Now get out of here and kill them all. Otherworldly rogue. What is that one? It was a very easy... It's actually easy for me to do it now, too. Nice. Okay. I definitely want to be picking whatever herbs I can find, too, because of another quest. Root sample. Someone's killing all the raptors, unfortunately. If there's anything I really want to save here anyways. Are you about to go through the... Yeah, you are. Damn. Guess there's no point really trying to go after the raptors up here anymore. Go after this one. Go after the coal car, I've decided, because apparently it's pretty easy to do this one. Although I was a little bit, I was a little careless on Arisandra. I think I might have died, or came close to dying multiple times. I can't remember exactly at this point. Not sure if I'll play anything tomorrow, which is partly why I want to make sure I play. Get another recording ready. I'm off Tuesday though, so yeah, I have a lot of days off together. Altogether this next few days, so I'll get plenty done, fortunately. But if I were to put more time in between videos, it'd be even better because I wouldn't have to worry about it so much. I'm only doing it because I want to constantly put something up, but if I put an extra day in between, it shouldn't be too bad. Ooh. Actually, this looks like it might be a little rough. Oh, but I can pick your pocket though. Nice. I like to see him swinging axes again. It was a little bit more dangerous, but it wasn't terrible, I suppose. Like if I can actually get the Briarthorn before I go back. Mainly because of the, because I can get Mage Royal, but I haven't had a chance to pick that one up yet. But with Briarthorn, I can turn my minor potions into lesser potions. That would be nice. Oh, almost didn't even see you. I wonder if you just spawned in, or if I'm just blind. My guess is gonna be with the water. You'll be seeing them a bit more often on Arisandra pretty soon. Actually, you'll see them a lot on this character too. So a lot of Centaur in the future. Mainly because of the laden mushroom. Can I actually pick you up as is? Oh yes, because it's all the Oases. I was thinking I didn't. Okay, that actually works out well. Because generally you're supposed to go to different... Oh, you're hostile. Not neutral. Got it. Most turtles are neutral, so it throws me off when I do see a hostile one. Yeah, they're more built like a tortoise though, not a turtle. The way that they're aquatic, they don't look like they should be. But Alright. What would you like to donate to me for my ability learning? foundation. I'll think of a better name later. Sorry, I panicked a little bit. He donated 70 copper. Very generous of him. Perhaps I can get an entire silver with his death. What? 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 Summon Varghak? That's when I didn't know they yelled that. Alright, probably go for this one again. Wow, okay. I forget, do they get a boat? Wrong one. Do orcs get a bonus to hurting beasts, or is that a later on thing? Pretty sure it's a later on thing. Can you please actually hit them with this? There you go. Don't see anything. So I think this episode is mainly going to be about getting these mushrooms, killing the centaur, and probably finishing up the raptor one too. And possibly the prowlers. That mushroom's kind of far. I'll pick that one up in a second. Ooh, whole silver. You are a nice man. Well, other than the fact that you wouldn't let me grow you. Raptor didn't even see you there. Anything turn green. Yeah, actually the raptor one and the one I'm doing now. Oh, I had a lot of combo points on that one that I just wasted. Oh well. Doesn't bother me that much. Actually, I barely found any pack runners. Pretty much the ones with the hyenas. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, clearly I can't get a raptor head from this one. This was a headless raptor I just killed. It's unfortunate that there's so many of those. But I don't have the undead, what do you call it? Just undead, category, I guess. Slowly make my way. Oh, I'm actually pretty hurt. Yeah, I figured I'd be fine, but yeesh. Okay, yeah, good. Off camera, I'm probably gonna work on like leveling up first aid more. I still have plenty of linen cloth to make bandages with, but as soon as I can make the next level, I'm probably not gonna worry about it as much because I want to send the linen cloth to Arisandra. Although I really shouldn't worry about that either because most of the stuff I get from disenchanting. Oh, whatever. take the guy after he was done casting. That was kind of a waste, but oh well. What you gonna do about it after the casting? Another raptor. Maybe go Kodo hunting at some point, but probably gonna do that kind of thing on a Tauren as well. So we'll see. Pack runner. Oh, you're actually the okay. I need a pack runner. It's a good thing these creatures are horrible at detecting me. By those I mean the hyenas, not the centaur. It's probably the disease I got. That stamina must be a bigger difference than I'm expecting or something. It doesn't have to be that, but I just feel like I'm going down in health pretty quickly. But maybe it's just because they're fairly tough. Maybe that could be it though. Is there anything in this one I want up there? Nothing specific, so I will put my quest items up there before it becomes less. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll put you on after all. So what else do I need now for you? 2 more blood chargers, 3 pack runners, 2 marauders. Where are you? Another marauder. Wait, that sounded like I got a water. That was weird. Oh, I'm glad I was able to get that off. I didn't think I would have been able to. So it walked right into me. Let my health just regen pretty easily. Pretty much or whatever at this point. Oh, someone just picked it up. Of course they did. But, I think it was you, wasn't it? Raptor. I do need to look for the scythe claws, but I think the scythe claws are all up north more, so not something I can do right now anyways. That's it for raptors. Nice. Oh, that's what I need to do. That's pretty much it, actually. Unless I start finding scythe claws, the only thing left is finishing up this quest and maybe do the prowlers after. What do we got here? Charger, marauder, charger, pack runner. It's actually pretty good list right here. I'll need more pack runners, but this could be it. I think. I'm not really even counting properly there. I'm just saying it. Another pack runner out there. Nice. Let's time very quick. Oh, I just did that one again. I really did it too. Yep. Now just made some extra space. Anything I want to move up there? Not really. Ooh. Silver leaf is actually quite nice. You can find more pack runners. It's not that bad. I want to go see if I can get those. I'm still not sure if I can get the Briarthorn, but I'm gonna take a look at what level it was again. We'll try to get the Mage Royal, but Silver Leaf first, because that one I know I can go for. Yeah, it's still red. Watch me like spend 20 years trying to find another what are they called again? Pack runner. That'd be great. Where'd you go? Right there, and replace you. Alright, so what's the level on that then? I was okay, 70, and I am 64. Still got a bit then. Most of the pack runners are going to be outside the main camps. Oh, I should have killed him. In the end, they didn't need the herbalism one, so that means I could have gone after it. Still over here. Oh, whatever. Just a raptor. Gonna be playing more of these and stronger of these. I think that one's about to go for it too. It looks like it, or not. My brain. I think that the same person I was talking about in the previous recording about how he liked how relaxing the video was and what I was talking about in general. He also, I'm pretty sure it was him anyways. It could have been somebody else, but I'm pretty sure he also said that this is also his favorite class. Well, I hope you do keep enjoying the playthrough then, because I am probably gonna make you facepalm pretty often, honestly. As long as I've played WoW, I haven't really gotten to the higher levels all that much. Mainly because I prefer older WoW, and as WoW went on, I just played it less and less. I haven't even played the last few expansions. I played during Shadowlands in general, but not much, like very, very little. More than that, barely played during BFA because I hated a lot of what they were doing with lore. I think I talked about this a little bit in the same videos you might have been talking about. I played quite a bit during Legion, but I never actually got to the content, which is partly why I am definitely going to run a Warlock on Era WoW. I think not right now. It's on. Is it on Mists of Pandaria right now? Or is it still on Cataclysm? I forget. But there's one that's going through the rotations right now. That's probably going to be Burning Crusade pretty soon. And honestly, I'm probably going to start a Blood Elf Warlock if that's the case. And I'm pretty much skipping over classic if I do that. Yes, but that's only because I want to play during TBC and Wrath of the Lich King. I'm not going to do very many era characters. I will say though, that's probably going to be one of the only ones, if not the only one you'll see. Classic, you'll see a couple of characters, and with retail, you'll see a few characters. And I would do more, but because roleplay is not a heavy, from what people have said anyways, I wasn't witness to any of it myself, but RP isn't that common. Most of the role players are still on retail versus classic, and I can understand part of the reason why. If it was like because it's easier to get like the transmog or outfits or whatever that you want your character to have, and you can also have them on really good gear. So you're not like just weakening yourself substantially just to look the way you want it to look, temporarily at least. But what was it though? But in any event, if it really is the case that there's not very many role players on classic, which is what I'm thinking, then I'm not gonna be playing on there as much roleplay wise. Anyways, you might see. All right, let me go back on what I was saying. You're not gonna see a lot of roleplay based characters on that one. You'll probably see the Warlock, maybe one or two others. And then like have that Warlock be the main slash only not running away from me, just making sure I don't try anybody else. You'll probably see other characters plenty, but I'm gonna when it comes to classic WoW, I'm gonna focus on the just leveling process of it. Which is going to be very similar to Turtle Island anyway, so not going to be that good. What would I want to get rid of? Sharp. Probably not Sharp Claw. I'll go with Gnawed Bone. I'm going to go down here and just wait for there to be a respawn. I did get all the mushrooms, right? Fungal spores, yeah. But yeah. The reason you'll probably see more Turtle WoW ones is just because there's more role play, and I want to do more some like extra characters, even if they're not like major role play. Something I'd rather see and do myself. But again, classic WoW. So to restart what I was kind of saying too is that classic WoW in general is gonna be my favorite WoW to play on, and then era I'll play all the way through Legion at least. I will say. You'll probably definitely see a Warlock go through that, and there will be role play on that one. But whether I do it on screen or not will be a different story. But there'll be some role play, regardless of everything. But when it comes to the non-role play characters, I'm gonna do in classic. Let's say, it's still gonna be my preferred zone to run through. I will say, like, if I were to say this was a non-role play character, I probably would have sent myself to. Silver Pine after all. Though I think a lot of times you have to come back here anyway, so it doesn't matter really. I'll just level where I want to level. Whereas right now it's kind of the case, but it's still more of a leveling where the character would level. Alright, I don't want a chance of dying, falling to my death right here, so I'll just eat. Yeah. I don't mind everything they've done with later WoW lore wise, but they just retconned a lot of it, like I've said previously. But they've also added stuff that I liked. Like, I don't think it was always said that the Bleeding Hollow lived in what is now Hellfire Peninsula. I'm not even sure if it was, I'm pretty sure it wasn't until Warlords of Draenor it was said that that was even a jungle. It was always said that the world was slowly dying or whatever due to the demonic and warlock magics that they were using, embracing or whatever. But it didn't say anything specific about what the world looked like. In fact, I think a lot of the old Draenor maps just looked like Outland. And I think that was about it, honestly. I think they just used the Outland map. Now there's a lot of raptors. Go for the prowlers next, like I said I would. I'm gonna have to fight you regardless. Am I even on the right mountain? Or too far? I think I'm just too high up the mountain. Yeah, okay, I was double checking to make sure I actually did the quest the way it was, and I didn't just like run off for no reason. But what I was saying though was that they do good lore sometimes. Like expanding upon the lore for the orc clans was some of my favorite things they've done. Even though I'm not an orc player generally, I still can. Am I even on the right mountain? Yeah, it's over here. I just didn't see it. I think I'm gonna have to kill you. But yeah. I can't tell you what I also think of what I would like off the top of my head. You know, they went back and forth on a lot of the characters too, so. Wonderful. I wonder what it felt like to have their blood splatter all over you, or what came into your mind as you heard them scream in pain and fall like the vermin they are. I wish I could have been there to see it for myself. Nonetheless, know that thanks to your violent deeds, many lives were saved. Now, of course, I'll be sure to reward you. Let's see. Yes, this will be something you can either use or sell for compensation. I'll make sure to tell others of your deeds. Hopefully we'll meet again, Varghak. God dang it. Get rid of the belt. But yeah, I can't tell you what else I like off the top of my head, and not because I'm just not wanting to tell you, but because I can't actually tell you what I like that they've changed. I can tell you things I don't like pretty quickly. They've gone back and forth with the dragons, for example, so often that I just don't know what's true anymore. I remember, like, one thing with Cataclysm I liked until I found out another repercussion of it was that the dragon aspects losing their power because it said that their work was done. Although I did think it was kind of weird with how that worked out, seeing as like all they really did is fight one of their own pretty much. Like, I'm pretty sure that the Void and Old Gods wouldn't stop trying to take the world, but I think they also decided later on that the Old Gods are also dead now. So don't know what you just don't know what they're doing with lore. That's the main reason why I can't get into retail lore anymore, is because they're even intentionally making it in a way that, we're gonna say this, but we're also gonna make it sound like we could change it anytime we want. So basically, like, what they're doing is smart for developing a game, but not for a lore story. They just don't care about any of that crap anymore. They're just sticking to what they have now, expanding on what would work for them and changing to what would work for them. I don't know. The difference between expanding and lore. What was it? The thing I hated, like, no matter what the interpretation of, like, whether they should have lost their powers then or there or not, what got me was them not being able to, like, have reproduce anymore. And I was just like, what? I was like, so no more dragons can't reproduce anymore? Honestly, the whole thing with the dragons and the lore in general made me not want to try Dragonflight, even though there was a lot of interesting things they could have done with that. But so I said a lot of interesting things. I don't like some of the things I did know of, like the race that became playable, the Drakthir. Why didn't you just give us like dragon men pretty much? I mean, instead or something. I think they would do dragon men, but by that I mean like there's so many other dragon races I would have liked to have been not what they gave us at all. I actually had no interest in. Why did I get this of all things? Yes, it's better than what I got now, but yeah, it's better than what I have now. But I would have liked a green for anything else. I'm still using worn leather pants. Whatever. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah, get rid of that crap. Alright, so look for more of these prowlers if I can. I'm not even sure if there's that many around here. Might just go to Ratchet and turn in a couple of the quests and then look for more of them. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, unless I see... No, I don't see anything. But... yeah, I didn't have any interest in Drakthir. I liked when they introduced the Dragon Isles, because one thing I do know was that the Dragon Isles were like known in the game for a long time, so it was nice that they were bringing that in. But then they came out with what they did. I don't know. I think a lot of people liked it though, so I can't really just straight up say I don't like it. I have the last few expansions I have not wanted to buy. I bought the Shadowlands, I think actually. Maybe my brother used to share an account, and I think he might have bought it actually. I can't remember that front. He might have also bought Dragonflight. No, actually, I think that is what happened. I think he bought Dragonflight. I had no interest in it though, and I bought Shadowlands. I don't remember though. But Legion was the last one I certainly bought. I'm pretty sure I bought Battle for Azeroth. My brother might have bought that one though. I think I did Shadowlands. I don't know exactly though, but in any case, the last few expansions just do not sound interesting to me. And then like the newest one, the War Within, I think is what it's called. I think I tried to say the name previously and I just couldn't remember at all. But it just does not appeal to me at all. Oh, I can't say it doesn't appeal to me at all. I love that they have the Earthen as a playable race. Actually, I like that we're fighting deep underground, because I will say, if I go on retail, in fact, I might actually do this. Going on retail, the first character I'm creating is a dwarf shaman, because I do want to do a dwarf character at some point, and I love the idea of the well, I just treat him as a dwarven warrior, but with the power of like earth and fire behind him, pretty much. I just want to make sure I didn't sell that one I wanted to equip. Yeah, I sold the old one. Good. Sorry. What? Oh. A little bit of money. Also, I did end up selling that bow because I realized people were selling it for over a gold, and since I wasn't going to use it, I was like, sell it. Well, I definitely probably should have checked if Duel and Thalion could have used it, but too late. With these... Wasn't there another quest I just finished? Oh yeah, dirt. I turned it up on the mountain. I can't believe I already forgot about that. So what was it though? Think about that in a second. So, oh yeah, they're both back in Razor Hill. So anyways, War Within, I think, would be interesting to me, but there's a lot of things they said for it that I do not like. Like, I don't mind that they brought Xalatath in. I don't know what they're doing with her, or it's, I should say, it's possessing a female corpse, which I can appreciate. Okay, no, that sounds weird. Alright, let me explain that. I like the idea of possession in general, and as a lot of story elements, and you just don't see it ever, really. It's one of the reasons why I like the Dreadlords so much, because of how tricky and how deceptive they are is the best word for it. No, that what I just said is really gonna be turned against me, but oh well. Don't think I'm gonna edit it out. Even if I really regret it, I'll just like disappear. Not actually gonna do that, but so what am I gonna do before I keep talking? I already did what I wanted to do, which was make more space, so I'm gonna go look for the Prowlers again. So then from the... oh, you'll find many of them to the southwest of the Crossroads, so yeah, I'll go look for them before I head up to the Crossroads itself. Is there any other quests I could possibly do? I could do that over here if I wanted to, but no, I'm good. Yeah, what's probably going to happen with the next recording is I'm probably going to do Samoflange, the Harpy Raiders, Miner's Fortune, and Raptor Horns. That's what I'll imagine anyways. Anyways, so what I was saying was that, well, I'm going to kind of skip over what I was exactly saying, but, so the reason why I was liking the idea of underground though is because I love the idea of my Dwarf Shaman fighting in that kind of area, because I do, if I level a Shaman again, if I ever level a Shaman in retail, I do want to throw them through Deep Womb, I think. It's not obviously the same. This is the first time they're doing a subterranean content that, well, mostly subterranean. I say content. I think there's been plenty of times. Obviously, there's lots of caves, small ones usually. You have dungeons and raids. You have like No Morgon. You have a lot of like underground stuff, but entire like expansion underground is actually pretty interesting by itself to me, anyways. But the lore and everything, some of the lore stuff they're doing is kind of weird. Like, oh, there's some Arathi descendants here with descendants of elves. It's like, what? Couldn't you just say there was Earthen? Like, I would have been happy if they just told me Earthen was the only thing found down there. Maybe a good Trog race. Not that shouldn't be a thing either, honestly. But I'd rather see that than what they did. That's how much I don't like it. Like, I guess it was the last descendant of the king. No, it was the last descendant of the Arathi. It was the what was his name? Oof, what was his name? What was his name? Anduin Lothar, the last descendant of the Arathi tribe. I think it was the descendant of the Arathi tribe, but honestly, it could have been just descendant of the king of the Arathi tribe. But none of the Arathi were alive today. Is something that they used to say all the time, but that's changed clearly. It's just weird. And then they have a lynx mount, I think I saw, or something down there. I like that, but underground? That's what you did, was a lynx? I could be mistaken in that regard too, but there are so many options you could do for underground, like you did Deepel, which is, yes, granted, it's an earth elemental domain, but there's a lot of things you could do with underground stuff, and you chose that. Why not big, like, burrowing worm? I'll level through that at some point, kind of thing. I will say I'm probably more interested in... Am I more interested in that? I don't like the BFA stuff, I will say. I want to skip over that expansion entirely. And I can't, unfortunately, but... Get to that when it gets to that, if that ever comes up anyways. Personal preference, but they changed a lot of lore, and so I don't think I've talked about this too much. What drew me into Turtle WoW, well, mainly was the High Elves actually being a playable race on here. I'm not sure how long ago that was a thing. I think it was a pretty recent thing-ish, or maybe it just was timing-wise I discovered it, because I think it was somebody I watched that I watched for Normal WoW that did Turtle WoW videos for a bit, and they did a High Elf one. Alright, it's getting southwest, so it should be down here somewhere. Oh, probably over there by the trees more. So I'll go that way. But it's not just the fact that they have High Elves as a playable race. That is what first brought me to notice Turtle WoW. But they want to like go with the original lore and expand upon that, use that, and I like that they're doing that. Shows that players, the people that care about World of Warcraft, actually do care about the lore originally, instead of just being fine with changing it all the time. You can expand upon lore without changing it all the time. Or perhaps like if you left something kind of like loose-ended originally, like a long time ago, that's fine. But intentionally putting loose ends in your... It's smart now, but they had such well-established lore for a long time. Not a long time. Originally. And they just did away with all of it. It was really disappointing. I like Legion, but there's a lot of things with that one they did weird too. Like the Broken Isles. Like that was all supposed to be underwater until Gul'dan raised it. I'm fine that we went to it, but then you have like the Nightborn. Another thing that also bothered me when it came to Legion was Nightborn. So, well, their existence doesn't bother me so much as just the fact that pretty much you gave the Horde Night Elves, but you didn't want to give the Alliance Blood Elves, pretty much High Elves. But it just was weird that they did that. Sorry, I'm getting kind of whiny in that regard. I'm also getting a little annoyed that I'm not finding any of the Prowlers. It said southwest of Crossroads, but I guess I went too far. I'm pretty sure they're over here. But... Okay, someone just went on a killing spree and is killing all of them, right? It's gotta be what's going on. It said southwest, not west, but I guess that's also southwest, so I'll keep going this way. Ooh, what are you? Yes, no, Huntress. More hunt. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna look online to see. Yeah. Turtle WoW, I just love that they were trying to expand upon the original lore and go with that. It's partly why I was unsure with like the Bleeding Hollow for Varghak specifically, because that is later lore, but I think that is something that they are including on that, which I do like. Yeah, no, not at all. It said southwest, and I guess you can say that, but according to Turtle WoW's database, they are found here, southwest, but they're also found here, west, northwest, here, northeast, and where I was finding them a little bit ago, southeast, as well as some way up here, way northeast. So mainly they were west, but whatever. It might have also been Turtle WoW changing their spawn location, so I can't. But I don't think they would have changed something like that either, because I know they changed drop rates and they added quests too. But I don't think this was a Turtle WoW original quest. Could have been, but I don't think so. so it's gonna be a decent walk to get there. But I like a lot of what Turtle Well is doing. The only thing I'm disliking with Turtle Well right now is just how their stability, the server stability, has been for a little while now. The amount of crashes that they had. I haven't been on for most of the crashes. In fact, the last few times I had to get off, and not because I wanted to, was because of server restarts, which is fine. It was annoying how some of them came on, but other than that, like, that's understandable. I'm fine with that. But that's pretty much my only negative with it so far. I like a lot of the changes they did. I like that they're sticking with lore. I like the zones that they're adding. That, well, stuff I've seen so far. Haven't seen a whole lot of original zones yet, though. I'm gonna see an original dungeon soon. Not well, and the only original zone I've seen is Stellation Highlands. Oh, there's a quest over there. Nice. This is why you need to go out exploring more. I'm gonna say this now because I am on the fence about it. It's not something I would do on my own time whatsoever, because I much prefer finding stuff on my own, or being forced to look it up online rather than just have. But honestly, the fact that I look stuff up online is partly why I'm fine with it. I think I'm gonna probably add a Turtle Well database for quest, the add-on for here, pretty much Questy or whatever, to help me find quests and find where I have to do everything. But I don't like the idea of that. I only like to look online when I need to, you know? I like to find out everything for myself otherwise. Axe. Not the best weapon, but honestly the damage per second is actually better. Alright, nice. Then the Orc Pistol Battle Bow, which I'm definitely not getting. The Kolkar are a threat to the Horde's claims in the Barrens. We must reduce the number of their troops, and so I have a bounty task for you. While in Kolkar territory, slay their warriors and collect centaurs bracers. Return when you have a heap of bracers, and the Horde will reward you well. Honestly, I could have actually been doing this in the southeast, I would imagine too. It's unfortunate.
Victory.
The centaurs have played the Torn for years, and recently the Kolkar Torns of the Barrens have grown into a real threat. Normally they were disorganized in these lands, but new leaders have risen among them, rallying them. To preserve our holdings here, these centaur leaders must be destroyed. Bring me the head of Barrek Kodabane. He camps near the Forgotten Pools to the north. Defeat him, then return to me.
Go with honor.
Wait, what? Oh, I have that many quests. Okay. Wasn't there a quest I was like saying I'll pick up for now kind of thing? I think it was that one. Oh, yeah, abandon you. I'm gonna actually abandon those until I decide I'm going back to Ratchet to do those. Everything else I'll keep for now because they're either gonna be done this episode, next episode, or I just don't want to go looking for them again, aka these ones. So let's pick this one up.
Blood and thunder.
But yeah. Alright, so, but I wasn't down here to pick up quests, I just saw it, so let's go find the actual quests. I mean, the actual objectives. In the future, I think my commentary will be better. Well, I hope so. Yeah, there's a lot there. Jesus. So they're all, like, the right level for me-ish. Let's just kill Centaur, right? They're so grouped together, I don't think that would work out well at all. You can kill a couple of them fairly easily, though. I'll think about it. Let's go get the Prowlers. Besides, I think once I do the Prowlers, that'll be the end of the episode. I am actually not looking at any timer right now or anything, but it's just my guess because I think the amount of time is... Oh, of course I didn't work. What time is it anyways? 9:06. Still playing. Oh, is that? Sorry, I put my phone down. But yeah, but I think that's something that's gonna naturally happen over time, hopefully. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much. It's more just finding the correct audio for games, especially when I start a new game, what I want it to be at. I'm glad that someone found me relaxing. I was starting to think that maybe my voice would be good for that anyways, but WoW in general is actually a really relaxing game to play and but especially listen to. In fact, it's usually what I like to listen to or watch before bed. Before bed, but I should say not before bed. I don't. If I'm watching something before bed, it's usually throughout the night because it helps block out any extra noises in the morning in the first place. As well as the. All right, so I need to find one more. Should be more over here. Yeah. What was I saying? But I usually watch it through the night. The only time I don't watch TV as I'm falling asleep is if my head hurts that much. Or my eyes, I should say. So obviously looking at a computer screen for too long or just having a really annoying loud day can actually make it rough to fall asleep while watching anything. But it's a good distraction. It's good to focus my mind. It's easier to fall asleep for me because I need to focus my mind as when I am going to bed. So I was saying before, so I wasn't specifically bringing up the commentary thing because of that. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. So when did I pop these again? Was it when I was all the way over here, or was it when I was going up the mountain? I'm trying to remember. I think it was when I was going up the mountain, because if those are about an hour long, that's about 50 minutes now. Honestly, this might only be about an hour. This might only be about 58 minutes right now, I would say. Maybe a bit longer. Oh, you woke up. The cat. I came home and my cat was sleeping in a part of my room I can't easily get to right now. And she'd been there the entire time since I've been home for the last couple hours. It's definitely not a spot I can get to. Try to put one of her like cat beds near the heater because she seems to really want to be by that a lot. It's pretty warm in my room, so I'm surprised she still wanted to, but put it there for a reason. But it's a I think I've said it before, it's more of like a cube than a normal cat bed, so she has like all around coverage because I'd like to be in like boxes and everything, so thought that'd be a better fit for her. But because of how I have that situated, I can't see her at all when she's in there, so I had to go to the other side of my room, just poke my head in a corner just to look into it. My room's not that big, so I don't want to make it sound like I have to walk like miles to get to it, kind of thing. Just a lot of stuff in my way. Because I pretty much have like my computer in one corner, and the corner to my left is where that stuff is. But I have to have my TV there, my dresser, my file cabinet. That's all along the wall. Right to my left is my laptop, on top of a TV tray, fan, dirty clothes. Yeah, small room. That's one thing when I do. I think I was saying how I was gonna move in with my grandparents to help them around the house for a while, and it was also gonna be better for me money-wise, so I could save money. But there's gonna be plenty of space for me to work around when I'm up there too, so it's gonna be nice. Oh, I couldn't even see the quest. This is the mushroom one. Do you have the spores, Varghak? There's a concoction I must send to my... I know he didn't do that on purpose, that's just annoying.
That better be good.
He's about to pick it up, isn't he?
Hello.
You have the spores, Varghak. There's a concoction I must send to my associate in Thunderbluff, which requires the spores. Ah yes, these are good specimens. I am forsaken. We honor our contracts. Here's your reward, Varghak.
Remember, patience, discipline. What now?
I have rendered the spores you gave me into an emulsion. I must now send it to my associate, Apothecary Zama. If you were to carry this to her, she can offer you something from our stores of alchemical goods. She is in the Pools of Vision, a cave beneath the shamans of Thunderbluff. The path to this cave is well hidden, but you may find it on the Spirit Rise Bluff. Do hurry. This emulsion will maintain its potency for only a short time. It must be resealed and processed before then. Ooh, a lot of potions. Let me see what that... Obviously I'm not getting all of them. I get a staff, which I won't be using. Fortitude. Agility. Ooh. Since I can make these, actually. I don't know when I get the agility one. I would imagine it's not far off if that's available as a quest reward. Definitely not that one. And while that is nice, I'm not going for that one. Run speed I think is fun. I have sprint, so it's not that useful, but the main reason I wouldn't go for it is just because I'd rather have something that's going to help me in combat. And either more of the minor fortitudes, which I'm having a hard time keeping right now, or one I can't make yet, would be good. Just checking something. Yeah, that's a later problem. I'm probably going to turn that one off camera, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'll see, though. If I do it on camera, it might be the next episode. Do you have those heads, Varghak? You got rid of the raptors. Thank you, Varghak. You were a rogue of worth. You may have killed the raptors, but the silver they stole must be recovered. I have reports that the raptors have a large grouping of nests south of Ratcha, known as the Raptor Grounds. It is likely that they brought our stolen silver there. Go to this raptor haven and search for their stolen silver. When you find it, return it to me. Ooh, that's pretty good boots.
Go forth to victory.
I think there's one more quest to turn in.
Glory to the
How goes your hunt, Varghak? Have you found the prowlers? Ah, I see you've been busy, lurking in the grasses and hunting prowlers. Do you think then it is time to face a champion among them? What was his name? Ooh, let me see if I can remember his name. I'm pretty sure it was a dark gray / black covered lion. Oh, I can't remember his name. That was one of the mounts I wanted to, what? Oh, I have to change. Alright, I'm going to do that one on camera. Forgot what that was a time.
What can I do?
Echiaki. How come maybe I wouldn't remember that? White Mist. Echiaki in the Tauren tongue is the king of the savannah cats. He hunts with such stealth, they say he's like a thin white mist. Oh, he's white. Why was I thinking he was a black one? Oh, whatever. White mist on the earth. And he kills so fast, his prey have no time for fear or pain. The Tauren say he is both mercy and death. You will learn if that's true, for I now set you on the path to hunt Echiaki. His lair is northeast of the crossroads, among the bones of giant Kodo. Go. Blow this horn when you reach his lair. Blow the horn and he will come.
Farewell.
So actually we'll probably turn this quest in on screen just so I can get it over and done with into the timed one, but I'm gonna go pick this one up because immediately after, off camera, well maybe not immediately after, but between the next recording, I meant to do this previously and I forgot to, so just get that now. That one's gonna be turned in off camera, I think. So it is 40 minutes. I really don't need to do it on camera, but I'm still going to. Wait, oh, I have to run there, don't I? Okay, actually, no, screw that. I'm gonna pick it up and I'll do it next time, probably. Oh, wait, can I turn it into you?
Strength and honor.
No. Hang on,
What do you need?
Yeah, I didn't think so because I know in Classic you have to, and I was assuming you'd have to now too. Run from Mulgore to there, which honestly, that is a that's Thessalos. That's worse. I feel like it's really unfair that you actually have to run through a dangerous part of a big zone like this just to get to the part you can actually level up in. Whereas orcs are just like, just cross the bridge. You can fight stuff along your way there, and you're golden. Even the Alliance don't have to put up with anything like that, I don't think. Well, in any event, I think that will be the end of that episode. Sorry for the yawn. There was more I do kind of want to talk about, but I could probably save it for next time, especially it'll be easier for me to gather my thoughts too, maybe. Alright, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope the episode was long enough, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.